Today's Toy Spot, we're having a look at the Hasbro The Amazing Spider-Man Motorized Spider Force Web Blaster. From the makers of Nerf, this shoots an astonishing 20 feet. 20 feet, and also includes 10 discs. Down below also indicated too that it does come included with three AA batteries. So while these are demo batteries, they won't last very long. You know, at least you have batteries when you first pick up the toy. And there's nothing worse, and I know being there myself, there's nothing worse than picking up a toy and it doesn't have the batteries at the time. So luckily the folks over at Hasbro have included batteries. You can pick up this and start shooting the discs right away. At the side of the packaging shows a boy. I'm assuming that's a boy. Could very well be a girl. Spider-Man really could be anybody. That's the beauty of Spider-Man. You'll notice too that the child is wearing the spider mask. That would be the Spider Vision mask the Spot's already had a look at. So between the mask and then the web blaster, you can really be your very own friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. On the back of the package, Motorized Rapid Fire includes 10 launching discs. There is a storage compartment on the side, and once again, this comes to us also from the makers of Nerf. Check out other things down below: the Spider Vision mask, the Web Slinger, and also the Mega Blaster Web Shooter, which looks like it uses some sort of silly string. For everything Spider-Man, you can head over to www.hasbro.com/Spider-Man. Always ask a parent before going online, which is also some really sound advice. Come to us from not only the folks over at Hasbro, but coming over from the folks, well, me. It also comes from me as well. Always ask your parents when going to a website. You never know. You never know. Spider-Man's always careful when going online. You should be too. Spot's going to take a break and get this opened up. When we come back, we're going to get a better look at the Hasbro Amazing Spider-Man 2 Motorized Spider Force Web Blaster. There's more heading your way, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Your list of contents when you get it out of packaging. You get the main Motorized Web Shooter, which kind of looks like a futuristic Spider-Man car, which is kind of neat as well. You also get yourself a handle with the trigger on the bottom there, and this has to be installed. I'll show you that in a second. You get yourself a container of the 10 foam discs. The beauty of it too is when you're not using a disc, or when you're packing up for the end of the day after you've had play and you're going inside for meatloaf, you can put all the discs back into its little storage container and keep them nice and stored away. And last but certainly not least, you also get yourself some instructions showing you how to do the assemble, which Spot was already showing you guys, how to load your discs, and last but certainly not least, include how to install the batteries. Butterfingers here, while looking at the packaging, said that it actually came with batteries. It actually did not come with batteries. Spot apologizes. Spot had to wipe away, had to clean out his eyes because I wasn't really looking. It doesn't actually come with batteries. Luckily though, Spot had three AA batteries. I've already put them in the back of the launcher. Speaking of which, to change out the batteries, you're going to just need yourself a Phillips screwdriver. Unscrew this, take your plate off, and then the 3 AA batteries that I have included are going in, go inside here. To install the handle, you just flip on the upside down here. Take your handle and making sure you actually have it the right way. Let's not have Butterfingers do it again. Having it go the right way, it snaps in. And actually, one thing that's nice, so that Butterfingers doesn't say the wrong thing, the shapes are completely different. See, one side has a square, one side has a rectangle. There you go. Square, rectangle. Take this, snap it in, like so, and your web blaster is ready to go. Also to point out as well, there's an adjustable strap on the underside, so if you have very broad Spider-Man hands, or arms in this case, you know, you can adjust this out. If you have little small Spider-Man arms like I do, you can adjust this in and have a nice fitted adjustment for you. Before we actually load the discs, let's just look at some of the details on this. It's a really nice, vibrant red color, accented with some nice blue around the outside there. A big old Spider-Man logo up at the top there. Ooh, ooh, no, it's not a real spider. It's not a real spider. It's just the Spider-Man logo there up the top there. And even really in the red itself, there's all this Spider-Man webbing texture in there as well. So it's really nice. On the side though, it kind of still has a mechanical look to it, as they've put in like almost like a greenish blue metallic coloring on the side there, which also matches the coloring that's in the front there as well. To load the discs, you're going to grab your foam discs here. And actually, even in the instructions, it indicates that you can only fit 5 at a time. So don't go greedy thinking that you can fill all 10 of them. Best thing to do is get one of those little belts. You know, one of the little belts that hold like change? If you get something like that that can hold the discs, then my friend, you are all set. And we just have to separate this, get this opened up. Maybe what we'll do is grab a knife. Yeah, get ourselves a knife. Got old red here, and there actually is a little bit of tape here. No ripping required, just a little bit of tape, just like that. That's all a knife. Knife did the purpose. It knows what it needs to do. You're gonna take your discs and you're gonna load them right at the top here. Where? Right here, right underneath the Spider-Man, right underneath the spider's face right there. Stick your finger under there and pop this open. Take your discs, which are a nice web design here, and load them into the top here. Load, load, load. And you'll know right away, that's the beauty of eyes. You'll know right away when you've filled it completely up. See right there? That's 5. If I was to put a 6th, it would say, no, 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 no. No, it said 5. There's 5 for a reason. Don't be greedy and put another 6th in there. Then when you're finished, close it up, snap it into place, and you, my friends, are ready to shoot some discs. Let's also pause the camera just so I can get it on my very small Spider-Man arms. Your trigger is going to be right at the top there. And it won't actually fire until you've pressed this in, which is a nice safety precaution. You know, you would not hate to fire this and be pointing it at somebody while they're having a conversation with you, and you say, oh, I'm sorry, what? And then it shoots them right in the face. Luckily, it's foam, but don't be pointing it at other people. Certainly don't also be pointing it at animals and whatnot. So, to turn it on, there is a button right on the side there. It says off, and it says on. You'll know right away when it's on, as it's going to make a sound. You'll hear the fan of the launcher turn on. When we turn it on, you'll hear the launcher is starting up, and you'll hear the fan and everything else going on there. Now, again, it's not going to fire. I don't have to say, I'm sorry, what? What did you say about the pickles? And then turn around and shoot some poor person in the face. It's not going to fire until I press this. So when I press this, the launcher is going to shoot the discs out right here. Watch. I'm going to press the button. And did you see that? I might even have to do that in slow motion. Press the button again. And actually, it shoots actually a good, quite a bit of distance. And then when you're finished, turn it off. Make sure you always turn it off. Undo the strap, because Spot's arms are a little bit bigger than at least a child. And then when you're finished, this pops up again, and you can fill another 5 discs. At least they give you 10, because when you have 10 discs, that means you have 2 rounds. Unless you want to only put maybe 3 in there, and you got maybe 3 rounds. But yeah, it definitely shoots quite a distance. This would also be perfect if you already had the Spider-Man Vision mask that we've had a look at. It really allows you to become your very own friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. These are now available in stores, and anywhere that sells Spider-Man toys, you should be able to find these there as well. A really neat toy. Just make sure you're not firing it at anybody unsuspecting, or really for that matter, suspecting people. Sometimes even suspecting people deserve it. Don't be shooting it at them. Today's Toy Spot, we're having a look at the Hasbro Motorized Spider Force Web Blaster. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more Toy Spots heading your way. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.